Hello crafty friends, I'm Lien from Studio Kato and I am so happy to be back with another video today. Today I am joining the Alex Syberia Designs video hop for their new Christmas release, and I made this really fun card using the Holly Jolly sentiment. I love a large sentiment and I couldn't resist making this the main focus of my card today. I'll be using this to make a striped sentiment. So I cut a panel of copy paper, so this is really thin paper, to a little larger than my sentiment size. And I'm just going to glue or add glue to a little bit of that. I don't want to add glue to the whole panel. It's going to make it annoying to hold on to. And it's also just going to dry by the time I get down there. So I cut a bunch of cardstock strips. Most of these are Concord 9th cardstock, and the glitter and metallic cardstocks are from in Alex Syberia Designs cardstock set. It's the Royal Elegance mixed cardstock from Alex Syberia Designs. I really love the reds and the blues. They work really nicely in a cardstock mix from Alex Syberia Designs. There are 27 sheets of cardstock. There are 3 colors. In this one, it's gold, red, and blue, and each color has 3 types of specialty cardstock. So glitter, pearl, and metallic. It's a mirror metallic. It's very, very shiny, and there's 3 sheets of each. So 27 sheets in total. I really like these mixes, and I love blue and red for my holiday cards. So I thought I would pull this out, and it's really fun. Once all of these stripes or strips are glued down, I'm going to trim it down a little bit with my shears, and then I will die cut the sentiment from this. Now this video is part of a YouTube hop. So the video hop, all of the details are in the description below. And of course, there's a giveaway as well. So what you do is you hop along to watch all of the videos for this new release and leave a comment on each stop of the hop. Every comment you leave is an entry to win one of 4 gift cards to the Alex Syberia Designs store. We are giving away 4 $15 or £15 gift cards depending on which store you shop at. So yeah, there's lots of chances to win as long as you keep leaving comments. We also had a blog hop yesterday, and tomorrow there will be an Instagram hop with more chances to win as well. Now, I already die cut this Holly Jolly sentiment twice from white cardstock and layered those together. And then I'm using Barely Art Precision Craft glue to also layer on the striped sentiment as well. I really like a thick sentiment, and especially this one, there are a couple of parts that are really thin. So sometimes it's just easier to put this on a card when it's very sturdy, and sometimes those thin parts of very large sentiments can make a sentiment feel a little flimsy. So I like to layer them up before I glue them down anywhere. Now I'm using an older stamp set from Alex Syberia Designs. This is the Festive Poinsettia stamp set, and I am stamping it onto an A2 panel with the original Misty and some VersaFine Clair ink. I really like this blue. It's the lightest shade of blue they have, and I forgot the name. I'm just going to trim this down with my Spellbinder's guillotine trimmer. I think I took off 3/4 of an inch, both from the top and from the sides. I just split the difference between all sides so the poinsettia could remain in the center of the panel. And then I'm going to very lightly blend 2 opposite corners of this panel with some blue ink. I say very, very lightly in that I didn't even re-ink this brush. So I don't know. It's just leftover ink. I don't know which color I used. Just some very pale blue ink blending there. I'm using one of the very large blending brushes from Spellbinders. They're really fluffy. They blend very quickly and very, very beautifully as well. Once that's done, I didn't really know what to do. I thought I was missing a little something, so I decided to add splatter. I'm going to be using some blue watercolor paints. These are from Ecoline. I really like them, and I watered them down quite a bit because this background is so light, so I didn't want the splatter to be super dark. It is going to soak a little bit into the paper as well, so the color won't be as bold once it's dried back. And then I am also going to add a little bit of gold splatter just because I can. Once that's done, I am going to assemble the card. I'm going to leave this to dry for a little bit so I don't smudge any of the splatters. That is going to look a little bit too messy for this background. And yeah, I'm just going to check if I like the contrast between the sentiment and the background. And then I can glue on some additional panels of cardstock. I really love dimension in my cards, but I don't like to use foam tape on larger panels or larger pieces. I prefer to stack up some cardstock scraps behind those instead, because usually when you use foam tape, it scrunches up in the mail. I haven't had that happen yet with just some cardstock behind it. So yeah, I'm sticking to this for my background panels. I just glued down 2 of them because my sentiment is very thick. But usually, I've been known to go for 3 panels behind it. The Holly Jolly sentiment is also propped up on very thin slivers of foam tape as well, just to set that apart from the background even more. And I finished it off with some glitter embellishments, some red glitter embellishments from Pinkfresh Studio. I really love how this card turned out. It's a super simple card. It's very fun to put together, the striped background to die cut for your sentiment. And it doesn't need much more because the sentiment is quite busy this way. I really like how this turned out. I'd love to know what you think. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Definitely comment because it's a chance to win one of 4 gift cards today. And don't forget to check out all of the other videos in the hub as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!